Hey everyone, so thank you so much for being in this little backstage pass group and for being patient with me because I was not feeling well yesterday. I'd hoped to have this video posted last night, but was a little under the weather, so I'm feeling better today, thank goodness. So each day in this group, I just want to make sure that I address some of the concerns or answer some of the questions that you guys had posted in the little comment section. So I make sure that I answer your guys' questions. So today I'm going to focus on one of the biggest ones that I think I get asked about the most was, do you need to be a health and fitness professional? Do you need to know a lot about nutrition and fitness, and do I need to be at my goal weight? Those are kind of the things that I hear probably the most often. So first of all, being at your goal weight or your goal body or your goal in general, I always like to use Chanel Norman as an example because she is a coach on my team, and I've kind of watched her transform over the course of being a coach. And she started when she was almost 70 to 80 pounds heavier than what she is now. And some of you may or may not know her. If you don't, she's an amazing person. And she was starting with me as a challenger, I think it was last November. And then she decided to coach in January or February, and she was nowhere near her goal. And she had no intentions of really actively coaching anyone, but she wanted to kind of just share her journey with everybody. So she was in the middle of her mess. She was getting her doctorate degree. She lived in like 3 different cities and states last year. So she did not have the time. She definitely felt like she did not have the before and after, the transformation to like kind of propel her into being a coach. And so she kind of started as what we would call a discount coach, much like how I started as well. But over the course of time, what we found was because she started in the middle of her mess, it pushed her that much further to hit her goals as a coach. Because she was a coach, she was being held accountable by not only herself, but the challengers that she had in her challenge groups, and the clients that she was helping pushed her to hit her goals as well. But also, when you start in the middle of your mess and you're sharing your journey along that process, with your struggles and your highs and your lows, people are more likely going to relate to that. And that's what we found with the coaches who sign up in the beginning before they even had a transformation. If you invite people on your journey with you, it becomes more realistic to them. So if someone sees someone losing 2 or 3 pounds a week, or if they see them sharing, last week I screwed up and I fell off the wagon, but this week I'm back at it, they're more likely going to be able to relate to that rather than just seeing someone's before and after. Yes, seeing the befores and afters can be very motivating, and people usually are attracted to that because they see like instant gratification, like, okay, I don't look that bad, maybe I can get to this after. And then they start thinking about it, and they're like, yeah, but then I'm gonna have to do this, and there's this huge list of things that they play through in their head of how they're gonna have to get to that after. So then it becomes not so tangible in their goals. So yes, having a before and after can help you, but can also hurt you in some ways. And I've realized that. When I share my before and afters, I kind of lose followers, on my pages and things because they don't follow me for that before and after. They follow me because of motivation. They follow me because I share my struggles. They follow me because I share just tips for my daily struggles that have helped me overcome some things. So when you are just sharing you every single day, what you're doing, if you are living a healthy lifestyle, it's easy to do. But people want real and they want honest. And that's what I found out through the course of being a coach. In the very beginning, I had no idea what I needed to do. I really had put off coaching for a long time. I wanted to be a coach 8 months prior to when I actually signed up. But I didn't feel like, because I didn't have a before and after, because I didn't know a lot about health and fitness, I just didn't feel like it was something that I would excel at. So I had no confidence in myself to be a coach. But I sat there and watched people becoming more confident as coaches, and seeing them, kind of being transparent and evolving into these confident people and these confident women that I wish that I could have been. So that was really what made me want to sign up to coach, because I wasn't seeing their physical transformations. I was seeing them become more confident, and that was something I knew that I didn't have, that I really wanted. So that was appealing to me. So not having a before and after is not an issue with becoming a coach, because guess what? We have the 21-day fix program, and there are people who have done that, and in 21 days they get amazing results. So within 21 days of becoming a coach, if you really want a before and after and you feel like you need one, you can get one. But guess what? You're also going to be able to share your journey with the 21-day fix. So you're going to say, here's where I started, here's where I'm at, here's my struggles, this is what I liked, this is what I didn't like. And you just get to be real with people. And I think that that helps a ton with becoming a coach. We always have befores and afters on our journeys as coaches, because we are human. There are times when we fall off. We go on trips to Cancun and we, splurge a little bit. So then we want to do, maybe the 3-day refresh or a detox. So there's going to be times in your coaching journey that you're not going to be perfect, but that's what people like to see. They don't like to be, watching someone all the time who is perfect, because that's not realistic to them. I think one of the other big things that people worry about that I wanted to address was your knowledge of health and nutrition. So as a coach, I always tell people it's actually better that I don't know a whole lot, because if I did, I think I'd be getting in my own way. I see a lot of coaches out there that are Beachbody coaches that kind of struggle because they are nutritionists. So it's hard for them to kind of turn that nutritionist part off and just let the programs work and do their thing. I feel like sometimes the more labels you have behind your name, it's actually worse. And that's the truth, because the more knowledge you have, the more you want to spill out to people. And people don't want that. They don't care how much you know. They care about how much you care about them. So when you're talking to someone and you're spewing out all this information, it's just going in one ear and out the other. But if you're genuinely listening to them, listening to their problems, listening to their struggles, and then you give them a solution that's easy. They don't have to worry about eliminating this and doing all these crazy things because you know so much about it. They just know they have to follow a program. This is what they have to do, and you are the person who's going to watch them do it. So, I really do believe that the least knowledge you have is sometimes the best, because it's so easy to be able to learn how to recommend a program to someone. There's a million Beachbody programs, it seems like, and they all incorporate the health part of it and the fitness part of it, but also the personal development side of it, which is huge, because you see all of these other multi-level marketing companies that give you a pill or a shake and there's no fitness involved, and they don't change your diet at all. So it's just like a supplementation program that they put people on. But with Beachbody, there's like 3 things that are really involved. You've got the support with the accountability groups that we run, that are also known as our challenge groups. But you've also got the nutrition part of it, and then you've got the fitness part of it. So it's all encompassing one of the best things, all the best things that you need to become well-rounded and just a healthier person. So it's easy for you to do that and be able to promote it, because you're actually living that. And I've found that being a coach, it holds me more accountable. So when there were nights when I didn't want to work out, it was like, man, I've got all these challengers in my group who are posting, and I better get my butt downstairs and work out, or they're going to be like haunting me. So, becoming a coach and worrying about, not knowing enough and having to learn all this stuff, you don't need to learn anything. All you'll need to know is a little bit about the programs, which usually the programs you're going to need to know about are the ones that you're doing, because when you are on social media or you're out in public and you're talking about a certain program, you just need to know what you're doing, because it's so easy for you to explain it. This is what I'm doing. These are the workouts. This is why I like it. This is why I don't like it. And just being completely honest with people. I did Insanity, one of the fitness programs back a few years ago, and I hated it. And I tell people, I don't want to do it ever again because I really didn't like it. So if you're recommending a program, be truthful. That's what people want. So if somebody asks you, did you like Insanity? I would definitely say, no, I don't like Insanity. And, it might be good for them, but I didn't enjoy doing it. So anyway, I hope that answers some of the questions about not having the knowledge or feeling like you don't know enough, and not being at your goal. And I think one of the biggest things that you need to understand is that we're all on a journey, no matter where we're at. So even though somebody has a before and after, it doesn't mean that their mentally before and after is there. So when I shared my before and after when I first became a coach, that was my physical transformation. I had not made my mental transformation yet, and that didn't come really until last summer when I was ready to open up about my struggles and my issues with binge eating. That didn't come for a while. So you're always on a continual process of, kind of transforming yourself. And the way that we do that is with personal development. That's one big thing as a coach that I do every single day. 10 to 20 minutes of personal development, just kind of reading different types of books that really just make you understand your personality, dealing with other personalities. And it not only helps you with your coaching business, but it helps you in life. And that's why I was so attracted to being a coach, because it did help me with all of my relationships with other people. It got me outside of my shell. I've become more confident. And without Beachbody, I can honestly say that if I wouldn't have become a coach, I would definitely not have the confidence that I do today to just walk up to someone in public and say hello. Like, those were things that I really struggled with. And, those are things that a lot of people struggle with, and a million other things. So anyway, I hope that answered some of your guys' questions, and I will be posting some more videos tomorrow. Bye, guys.